honorary guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning and welcome to the opening ceremony of the Theme-Based Research Scheme Public Symposium 2013. The aim of the Public Symposium is to communicate and share the achievements of the theme-based research scheme projects among the research community and also other stakeholders. We now invite the chairman of the Research Grant Council, Professor Benjamin Hua, to give the opening speech. Thank you, Professor Hua.
Distinguished guests, colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Welcome to the first ever theme-based research scheme public symposia. I was told that there are over 600 people registered for the symposia, so I hope that they would all show up later on in the day. I'm glad to share with you the latest developments of the funded projects under the theme-based research scheme and the achievements of the research groups and the young researchers involved. The government set up a research endowment fund with a one-off grant of $18 billion in 2009 to reaffirm its continued support to research and development. The investment income from up to $4 billion of the research endowment fund, which is around $200 million per year, is used to finance research projects on specific themes. The TRS was first launched in 2010 to 11 with an objective to focus on academic research efforts of the University Grants Committee-funded institutions' themes of strategic importance to the long-term development of Hong Kong. Under the first 3 rounds, 14 projects were funded with a total grant of $627 million, inclusive of indirect and on costs. Today, we will showcase the progress and achievements of 11 ongoing projects funded in the first and the second exercise. A successful TRS project not only brings long-term benefit to Hong Kong, but also builds up international recognition during the research period. As common to all RGC funding schemes, we do not measure the progress just by scientific and academic merits. We encourage active participation of students and young researchers who should prepare themselves for the international research arenas. Today, we will have guests from the government, research communities, industry partners, and members of the public with us. The TRS has 3 themes and 11 grand challenge topics. All the themes and topics are closely related to our health, our environment, and Hong Kong's strategic position. In other words, all the TRS projects are closely related to every one of us. We believe that as the research projects are so important to us all, at the individual level and Hong Kong as a whole, the entire community should get involved. On this special day, while we applaud the progress of the 11 project teams, we and especially the project teams would also like to hear from every one of you what we can do to make our work even better. The public symposia are important platforms for such communication, either through presentations or questions and answers sessions. I wish all of you can make use of this special opportunity to understand the efforts and progress of the project teams and share your valuable opinion with us. I would also like to take this opportunity to thank all of you for your participation in this symposia, and in particular the major project steering committee, selection committee members who have been working so hard in the past years in selecting and monitoring the TRS projects. I would also like to extend our special thanks to the University of Hong Kong and the Hong Kong U Organizing Committee for the overall coordination and theme coordination of the TRS Symposia. The great efforts of the Hong Kong U colleagues in providing the logistical assistance and this excellent venue for staging the event are much appreciated. All the collaborating institutions and project teams have made great contributions to make this symposia a success. And now let me introduce the chairman of the Major Project Steering Committee, Professor Chung Yip-wah, to come to the stage and give a few words. Professor Chung has devoted himself in taking the TRS forward from day one. Professor Chung, please.
Well, good morning, honored guests, friends and colleagues, and ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for being here. I would again like to echo Professor Wah's appreciation of Hong Kong U for hosting this first symposium, public symposium for the theme-based research. As you heard from Professor Wah, the scheme was actually launched in 2010. And the objective of this scheme is to focus research efforts of UTC-funded institutions. Maybe I should stand over here. UTC-funded institutions to focus their research on themes of strategic importance to the long-term development of Hong Kong. And the three current themes are promoting better health, developing a sustainable environment, and enhancing Hong Kong's strategic position as a regional and international business center. And there are a total of 11 grand challenge topics under these three themes. And we hope that this scheme will focus our talents and our efforts to work on high impact, cutting edge research, and at the same time, provide quality research and education training for our students in what I call a multi-dimensional environment. After all, we're here not only to solve problems, but also to train and nurture problem solvers. And by the way, when it comes to subjects like health, environment, and economics, we're often dealing with issues not just important to Hong Kong, but also to the region and beyond. And so sometimes we often say that we want to put Hong Kong on the map. But I think we should also think about putting Hong Kong at the center of the map as well. We are indeed gratified to see great enthusiasm from our colleagues from all the UTC-funded institutions. Over the past 3 rounds, we have received somewhere in the neighborhood of 180 ideas, and from which, as you heard, we funded 14 of them. So this is a tough job. And in some way, we enjoy being put into a tough position to select the best of the best. So keep your good ideas coming. Today, we are in the first public symposium of the theme-based research. You will witness the initial achievements of our distinguished and hardworking colleagues. And at this point, I especially want to acknowledge the efforts of our junior colleagues because they are the ones who actually do the work. And the topics here cover a diverse range of disciplines and areas, such as cancers, novel lighting science and technologies, ocean container, transport logistics, and finance, which no doubt will contribute to the long-term vitality of Hong Kong. At this point, I recall an old Chinese saying, which I will paraphrase like this, and that is, a scholar should dedicate oneself to receive a good education, to build a family, serve his or her country, and to make this world a better place. And perhaps this is what we should dedicate all of us. So on that note, we all look forward to enjoying the fruits of your labor for all the efforts that you have put into these projects. So thank you all very, very much.
Thank you, Professor Chung.